OMG, oh my motherfucking god, on the tic tac patty whack, give a dog a bone. I am so motherfucking sorry. I have been gone for like the longest of long times. I have not showed up since then. It's been like 3 months. I'm so sorry I haven't gave y'all upload. Please don't unsubscribe. I think I've lost like a few subscribers because I haven't posted. But we are back because Demon Slayer, I just watched the new season. Bitch, that shit was... Ooh, let me stop cussing. Because my family knows I have a YouTube account and they stalk my stuff, so I need to stop cussing. But I probably won't. Anyway, but that new Demon Slayer season, that shit was fire. I got to see Giyuu. This is the reason why I'm making this ASMR. But I'm gonna make like 2 more and post them like right after this, because I need to feed my... What did I call... Oh wait, Tippa-tots. Yes, I need to feed my Tippa-tots. I think I called y'all like jellyfish or something like earlier, but oh shit, Tippa-tots is gonna stick with me. Okay, so here's the thing. I have zero to no clue of what the hell this ASMR is gonna be about. So I'm gonna like think for like 10 seconds and then I'll come back. Okay. So y'all know how like I promised that I make a series to everything. I never end up doing the other episodes of the series. So for this one, I want to make like a Mermaid series. So it's gonna be individual characters, and then for the final episode, I'm going to what was I gonna do? I was going to do like all the characters in one thing, but like after I do Giyu, because we're doing him first because he's my favorite character, we're gonna do I'm gonna let y'all poll on what the next character I should do for the Mermaid series. I'm gonna actually add a name for it. So yeah, so this is gonna be like a Mermaid series. It's gonna have drama in it, even though it's probably not gonna be that long, but it's gonna have every Demon Slayer character. Not every Demon Slayer character, only just like the crew. You know what I mean? Okay, so anyways, bye. This thing is like probably like 2 minutes long. You live in water. I know that sounds crazy, but you were a mermaid, and as a mermaid, I'm sorry if you hear my fucking fan, it's because it's loud as hell and it like shakes and tumbles when it's like on high speed and I'm too lazy to get up and turn it off. Anyway, but back to what I was saying. But you live in the water. I know it sounds crazy, but you are a mermaid. You always wanted to see the surface up above, but you could never. Your father says it's too dangerous and says there are mean people who want to capture and kill you. You always thought it was true because that's what happened to your mother. Your mother was killed when you were born. Well, not when you were born, but when you were a baby. Well, it's not that you saw she was killed, it's just that your father said she was killed by those evil people, and he believed it. But that didn't bother you as much. You were becoming chief of VC, which was a happy thing, but you felt like you weren't good enough for it because, well, you didn't have what it takes. Well, that's what you thought. There are multiple kingdoms in the sea, and each kingdom has their own chief. Like Giyu. Giyu was your closest friend, even though he barely talked. Well, barely, you mean he really talked to you. But he was still your closest friend, and you were his closest friend too. Since most of the kingdom, by kingdom I mean other kingdoms, hated him, just the chiefs, you were the only one who actually understood him. So you went to him to talk about if you should be chief or not. Okay, I'm gonna voice you because why not? I'm probably gonna voice you like for part. So anyway, as you swam into the deep seas near the water mermaids, this is the most dumbest name ever. Near the water mermaids, you saw Giyuu. You swam up to him. Hey, Giyu. He turned and looked at you. Oh, hey. So, I have to ask you about something, you say. With a nervous smile, he looked at you, raising a brow. About... What is it this time? What is it this time? He asks. You grab his arm and lead him to an area far from the kingdom. Far from the water kingdom. Not too far, not too close. And you sit him down on a rock. Why do we have to go so far for this? Just shut up and listen, you say, before you look around and then look at him. So I'm becoming chief. He raised his eyes widen a little. You are? Well, that's good news, I guess. You slap your face. You mentally slap your face. No, that's not a good thing. I don't think I have what it takes to be chief. I mean, I don't even know basically half of my kingdom origins to be chief. He looks away, then looks at you. Well, you don't need to know all your kingdom origins to be chief. Chief is what makes you chief. He says, but how am I going to be chief when I can barely even, you start to overthink. He puts a hand on your shoulder. You need to calm down. You're overthinking, and it's not that big of a deal. Every kingdom, we all became chiefs. You're the last one. Everyone's gonna be there. Everyone's gonna be happy for you. Maybe not Simon, because he's a dick. A dick? What did I say about cursing? Sorry. He says, before looking away, even though deep down he was not really sorry. But he wouldn't say that to Sonami because that wouldn't end well. Anyway, you shouldn't worry your friends about any of that right now because you have about 5 more days to become chief, right? He asks. You look at him and you nod. Yes, 5 more days before I become chief, princess. And I just don't think I'm cut out to be chief. He said. He looks at you. You're gonna be fine. You sigh before you nod your head thinking Giyu, thank you. Just thank you for being a nice and understanding person. You say, no problem. He says, before he swims away. He swam away and you sighed, wondering if Giyu actually liked being your friend or not. And then you swam away. Back to your kingdom you go. Your father didn't like when you hang out with the boys of different kingdoms because he thought you would fall in love with them. But that was kinda and kinda not true. Tengen Uzui, he was a very attractive man. Well, considering he's a ladies' man with, I think, 3 wives, I'm pretty sure. You thought. And Rengoku. Kyojo Rengoku to be exact. He was a nice chief / man. He had that spirit that you liked. That spirit that made you more attractive to him. But you don't think you were good enough for him. Plus, he's at least 5 times older than you. Then there was Sonami. You don't know about him. He's kind of weird and he's rude, and you don't like that. Then there's Guillaume was, how do you put it? He was something. He was definitely the bigger mermaids. since he ruled in the bigger mermaid kingdom. He was huge and big, which was a crazy thing. But he was blind, and you don't know if a blind mermaid will be cut out as a good partner. Then there was Giyu, your friend, your closest friend. Giyu was just right. He was so beautiful with his beautiful hair that it made you attracted to him. So you wondered if he liked you back, but you knew he probably wouldn't. You knew he probably wouldn't. So you just kept it all to yourself. But then you have your friends. They're girlfriends, not actually your girlfriends, not your lovers, but that's what the humans called them, as you overheard on the boat. On like this boat. It was like a white boat. It was kind of cool looking, but it looked dangerous. Those little spinny things. They said something about girlfriends, and you just called your friends that. Obviously Mitsuri and Shinobu and Kanao thought it was weird, but they let it slide. And they let it slide. You made it to the castle where your father was. But he looked angry, but you didn't know why. I mean, he could be angry at anything since he got angry easily. Father? You called out. He looks at you, his expression softening just the slightest. My beautiful daughter, my only daughter. Come here. You swam closer to him before looking up at him. What's wrong? You look mad, you say. I need to ask you a question, he says. You got nervous, because this could be just about any bad or whatever question. You look up at him. Okay, you say, looking around. He stares at you with a serious expression. Do you have a relationship with that water chief boy? He asks, looking at you like he's staring into your soul. You look at him as if he was crazy, but deep down, you knew that you did love him. You did love Giyu. He was an attractive man. But you look at him before shaking your head. No, I don't like Giyu. We're just friends. He tenses up at the word friends. He could understand you being friends with Mitsuri, Shinobu, Kanao, or even Nezuko, but he couldn't understand you being friends with boys. He looks at you. Why are you friends with a boy? You looking at, we've been friends since we were kids, father. You say. He hums. From here on out, I don't want you hanging out with that boy. He says. Your eyes widen. Why? You yell. Why can't I hang out with Giyu? You're just being overprotective. You say. He stands up and looks down at you. I am not. You know better than to hang out with a boy. I'm trying to protect you. He yelled. His voice gets louder. Trying to protect me is it's just ruining my life. You can't just keep me away from somebody I care about. You say, as if you care about some water boy. First off, boys are disgusting little animals. If a boy and a girl know each other very much as friends, then they wouldn't want to be together with each other. And second off, Giyu doesn't even like me. You kind of stutter at that. Kind of feeling hurt by what you just said. But you just let it go. As if I believe that. But it's the truth, Father. Sure, everything is the truth, right? You nod. But like I still say, you are not going anywhere near that boy. You wanted to cry. You wanted to just yell at him. Yell and then run up and then swim away. You look at him before raising your voice. That's like telling me I can't go to the surface. His eyes widen. His body tenses more. As he looks at you, you don't dare to speak about going to the surface. He says, you scowled, if that, I don't even know if I pronounced that shit right, scowled at him before swimming away. That's the end. It's kind of wonky because I did not plan this out beforehand and my words were not wording, and it's been a hot minute since I did the ASMR, so I hope y'all like this. Subscribe, my little tip of tots. Bye.